I was a special advisor to Dr. Shomole when he was governor. I know him very well. I know Shomole very well. He fights death. That was Shomole for you. But I know by the special grace of God, anybody that tries to rig the election, Holy Ghost, we need ATIKU to arrange Nigeria. We have to articulate Nigeria. That's my message for you. Thank you.
Why he did not pick his runner-up from Southern Kaduna State is because if he picks even the Pope as his running mate, that the Southern Kaduna people will not vote for him. But forgotten that he got most of the majority votes from the Southern Kaduna in 2015. It's just right behind the corner. 2015 is not far away from 2019 today. And I'm ashamed to call him my governor. For him to come out in a national television and saying that even if he picks the Pope, in the history of Kaduna State, we've never had a ticket of Muslim, but from Nasiru. If he's watching me, I don't give a hoot. Whatever he wants to do with me, if he sees me tomorrow in Kaduna, let him send DSS to me. I will still say the same thing. Because as I've just said, we need leader with vision. We need leader that can take us to the next level as their slogan. I think they said they want to take Nigeria to the next level. No. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
A PDP stakeholder.
Good evening, everybody. Because I've been in Nigeria lately, like I've been visiting Nigeria lately, so I'm so used to greeting everybody. So let me just start by greeting everybody on the high side here. Thank you so much, especially those who have spoken very well today. I must say that I sincerely don't even know what to say because you said it all. You said almost everything that I may have to talk about. But then, thank you so much for feeding us well. Thank you. And I think the house needs to be charged up too. And so, because basically, are we all PDP here? Yeah. PDP.
Power to the people.
That is not it. PDP.
Power to the people.
Okay, now, when I say articulated, you say obediently. So articulated, obediently, articulated, obediently. Okay, so that's the spirit. So you have to be articulate. You have to be articulate to be a PDP, and you have to be very, very obedient about it. So my name is Miss Tola Taiwo. And I'll be talking about the electoral reform. Are we all aware that there is an electoral reform bill in the making in Nigeria? We know about. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to be talking about. So, and the topic that I was giving says electoral reform, a panacea for free and fair election. Basically, all the English that they just used as the heading just means that the electoral reform is a solution to fair and fair election. Do we really think that is the solution to fair and fair election in Nigeria? No. Do we think so?
No. In the affirmative, no.
In the affirmative, no. So what you're basically saying to us that if we have the amendments. If we have the amendment assented by the president, yes, does that guarantee that we'll have a free and fair election?
I said the affirmative as a lawyer yourself. No.
Okay. Like my colleague rightly said, he's my learned colleague. I'm a lawyer. So as he rightly said, I will say it is not, that won't give up. It won't be a yes. It won't be a solution. But it will be part of the solution to having a free and fair election. Now, and then we shouldn't write it out. We shouldn't say, no, it's not needed. It is highly required. Because it's been practiced in a lot of countries and it has worked for them. For instance, in America, since 1964, they have been using electronic means of voting up till date. And if you check, from 1964 till date, 15 times the system had been changed. The electronic media method being used had often been changed. Even Malaysia, just Malaysia at that corner there, they used electronic medium of voting and it worked for them. So why shouldn't we? And then there is always this saying that when something is working for you, do you have to change it? No. When it's working for you, you don't change it. Basically, if you look at, did you watch the candidates? Can you signify if you watch that's the town hall debate, did you?
Today,
No,
not today, it was last week. The candidate, Kadara Ahmed was the presenter. She did beautifully well. And she had a lot of questions. And one that I want to note has to do with the topic for today, the electronic media, the electronic reform in the amendments. That's basically the major issue in the reform. It's one of the, I think we have 27 clauses that have been amended, and that happens to be section 52 of the Amendment Act. And what it's basically saying is that they should use there should be a transmission. The results should be electronically transmitted, and then we should use a card reader. That's basically what it says. So why should we vote for someone who is not in charge? Did you watch the APC rally in Lokoja?
Yes.
You know what happened?
Islam.
Islam. Basically, Islam. So just educate people that, you know, voting against Buhari is actually voting for his freedom. That's exactly what I say. Tell people, voting against Buhari at this point in time is voting for his freedom. Free Buhari, that should be the music. That's what we should, exactly, that should be the slogan. We should free him. Because this man has dementia. For those who knows about it, you will know. If you have an aged person, he's showing traits of an elderly, of old people. Those are the kind of traits. They forget about things. They say a lot of things. They ask him A, he's talking about B. So educate people, let people understand. They don't even know. It's not about party. I think before party, I am Nigerian, and
service is evil. Let them go.
So that is it. So I think my time is fast. That's it. I should let you guys go because our time is fast. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our legal advisor in the house tonight. Thank you. We really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Hello and good evening. To begin, I would like to welcome our guests, especially from Nigeria and other guests around the country and within the European Union. I honestly welcome you and I appreciate you for being our president tonight. Thank you very much, and I hope our harsh Irish weather is not too harsh on you. Thank you, you're welcome. You know, I happen to work in a professional environment where you have teachers and administrative staff alike. You know, 2 days ago, please, can you listen to me? Can you listen to me, please? 2 days ago, I was having this brilliant conversation with one of my colleagues. And she said, talking about the welfare, the pension scheme in this country. And she said, the pension scheme is so effective. And I said, wow, you're lucky. Where I came from, pensioners are owned, they hardly pay. The government never pay pensioners. Sometimes they owe them up to a year or thereabout before they part with a peanut for them. And she looked at me and said, really? I said, yeah. I said, in the process, some of them even died waiting for their money. And she turned around and looked at me and said, seriously? He said, that is horrible. And I said, yeah, it's horrible. African leadership is unbelievable. It's disgusting. Try to use that word. I feel this pain in my heart when I hear people who on monthly basis, they take home outrageous amount of money, they sit down in a round table in their own comfort zone and they discuss and argue about 30,000 naira as minimum wage for people who work all their life, dedicated their life, our parents, civil servants. You talk about 30,000 naira, less than $100 bill as a monthly wages. Are you people for real? Is it not disgusting? How does these people feel? They have family, they have children. What do you say about that? Upon all this hardship, I'm sorry to say this, you know, I don't like to be politically correct, but I am taking my time. I don't want to hurt anybody, but we need to come to our conscience. We need to ask ourselves,